let it all go, let it all go. No submission, this is 250. Greatness or death, this is how we roll. Before I'm laid to rest, I'll conquer the globe.
Yo, Michael here, 250 Gemstones Exchange. This is where I give you guys great content, and in exchange, you guys leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Hopefully, all three of the above. Don't be afraid to share my videos. Pass me around, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, however, other social media platforms. And y'all know how I feel about my chain. If you like to support the channel, my Cash App is $ Michael US. Cash App $ Michael US. Also check out the website 250gemstones.com.co. I'm tired of y'all sneaking on my channel, peeping at all this good content and running up. No. Go ahead, watch the whole thing. Sit right beside me because we need to talk. R.Kelly being released. That's the word on these YouTube streets, on the media streets, on the streets. R.Kelly getting released. Now, I have my opinion about R.Kelly, but it's not a popular one. But I really don't give a damn because this nigga loves. He's telling us who he is, and for some reason we overlook it. Maybe it's a socket to the man. You know, is the man trying to get R.Kelly? Is it Sony? Is it the record labels on his ass? Is he buying back his master? We don't know. But all I know is I don't go off all that stuff. I go off what people say and what he said. So I got some videos for y'all, and y'all watch these videos. Y'all let me know. Just based off these videos, these are lyrics, stuff that's coming from his mouth. Nobody put this in his mouth. This wasn't a rumor. These aren't conspiracies. This ain't none of that. These are all the things that's coming from R. Kelly's mouth, telling us who he is and what he's all about. Y'all, please let me know if I'm missing something. A lot of people will be celebrating R. Kelly's release. You know, time and time again, he's getting accused of the same thing. And it's like, damn, nigga, can you switch up your crime? Damn, my nigga, can you switch up the atmosphere? Can you start surrounding yourself around older women? Here's the thing. If you still love music somewhere, because music is a young person's game. Got it. Why don't you just hire a scout team? Or if you really love to be hands-on, young artists, because here's the thing. We have technology. You can Zoom call. You can have a Zoom meeting, you know, or have people when you go meet your new artist. How about just have people around you, lawyers, even security guards. When you guys are filling out the paperwork, she's doing her demo. You want to hear her sing up close. You want to check out her personality. Move strategically, man. And here's the thing. Here's what I want to know for all the R. Kelly fans out there. For all the R. Kelly fans out there, how come he never develops young male artists? There's a lot of talent in the hood. There's a lot of talent in Philadelphia. There's a lot of singers in Miami. There's a lot of singers in South Beach, Jacksonville, Biloxi, Mississippi. There's a lot of talent in the United States. How come you're only scouting, recruiting young female artists? Men can sing too. How come R. Kelly doesn't move more strategically, have the right personnel around him when he's scouting, and how come he only scouts female artists? Y'all let me know. Check out these videos. Nigga telling himself. See, this is a new age. This is a new age where nigga would tell on himself, letting everybody know he a freak.
Piper of R&B for over a decade. In songs like the remix Step in the Name of Love, he proudly sings the moniker. It's the Piper of R&B, y'all. The Lifetime docuseries Surviving R. Kelly devolves in the allegations of sexual abuse relationships with minors that have followed him for decades. The first episode is entitled The Pied Piper of R&B.
Wow.
With show commentators notating that the nickname...
And what grown man would want to have this as his identity? I'm talking about grown-ass man. Usually, especially in America, little boys want to be like Batman, Superman, Captain America. Hell, Even they want to be a villain, Joker, Thanos. The list goes on. One of the Fantastic Fours, Hulk. Out of all the characters, this nigga want to be the Pied Piper. Just saying.
Is reflective of these horrific allegations. So who is exactly the Pied Piper?
Let us know.
And why would R. Kelly take on this persona?
That's what we want to know.
The origins of the Pied Piper of Hamelin trace back to Germany during the Middle Ages. A man in colorful clothing comes to a rat-infested town to lure the venom away with his magic pipe. It works, but the citizens refuse to pay for his services as promised. In retaliation, the piper uses his magic pipe to lure all the children away from their...
You know why she giggling? You saying magic pipe. It's supposed to be like a flute, some type of wind instrument, a skinny wind instrument like a flute or something. So R. Kelly is a musician, and the pipe represents, you know, his body part. He's using his pipe.
Homes and follow him. See, there are several versions of this basic story.
Talk to us.
And it is popularized by the brothers Grimm. Robert Browning famously wrote about the cautionary tale of the piper in his 1842 poem. By means of a secret charm to draw all creatures living beneath the sun, that creep or swim or fly or run after me, so as you never saw. And I chievously use my charm on creatures that do people harm. The mole and the toad and the newt and the viper. And people call me the Pied Piper. Robert Humbird, director of the Hamelin City Museum, told the newspaper that the rats were later added into the narrative. They didn't enter the story until 300 years later in the 16th century, he said. But the rats are really a side issue. The important question is, who was the Pied Piper?
Who was he?
And what really happened to those children? Some speculate that the children may have left to be recruited into the army. Others wondered if they were indentured servants escaping to the city. Given the most of his allegations involving underage girls, supposedly keeping several of them from their families, many find R. Kelly uses that nickname, the Pied Piper, to be problematic. For instance, Jocelyn Savage was an aspiring singer who left college to become...
My mom would go to McDonald's before she go to work, before I go to school, and she would get us a Danish. It's all we could afford is a Danish and a cup of coffee. But we would split the Danish and cup of coffee.
Wow, this is
she
weird.
had this cheap lipstick. She would taste the coffee to make sure it was sweet enough.
Where you going with this?
And she'd leave the ring of lipstick on the coffee which she tasted the coffee. When she would give me mine, when I would sip from the cup, I would turn it around. And I would drink from her lipstick part.
Nigga, are you fucking serious?
He said it so casual, like this shit is knowing the nigga is weird, bro. He's self-incriminating once again. Rewind this back.
Fucking serious?
What?
Why?
So what you trying to say? Because
Wait for it.
in a son-mother way, I had a serious crush on my mom.
Fuck you, man.
I loved her, and I even asked her to marry me one day.
Okay, I've had just about enough of this. Filthy motherfucker.
Because
Wait for it.
in a son-mother way, I had a serious crush on my mom.
What? Fuck you, man.
I loved her, and I even asked her to marry me one day.
Okay, I've had just about
Nigga
enough
is
of
tripping.
this. Filthy motherfucker.
You can get the fuck out.
Do you like teenage girls?
When you say teenage, how are we talking?
Wow.
Girls who are teenagers.
19?
See, this nigga, this is why I'm telling you, you can only hide the truth for so long. This nigga, let's just say you enter. Let's just say you got a problem. you know, with underage girls, but you're trying to clean up your image. Wouldn't the appropriate answer be no? I don't like teenage girls. I love me a fine, grown, competent woman. I'm going after the mamas. You understand what I'm saying? I like me a grown woman who got some experience. I love me a grown, fine black woman, strong black woman who knows what she wants and who is not an airhead. That's what I'm into. No, no, no. This is Kelly's response. This is what R. Kelly came up with. And then you got people still. That's crazy.
19 and younger.
I have some 19-year-olds.
Listen what this nigga
Wondering
say.
about you. Do you like teenage girls?
When you say teenage, how old are we talking?
Oh my God.
Girls who are teenagers.
Wrong answer.
19?
19 and younger.
I have some 19-year-old friends.
Why do you have
But
19-year-old
I don't like
friends?
anybody illegal if that's what we're talking about, underage.
Uh-huh. Some people think that you like underage girls. What do you say to them?
Well, those people that don't know Robert, they don't know me.
Okay.
So I usually don't get into what people think of.
So you've been accused of messing with young girls. Why would you tell everybody you have 19-year-old friends? You right at the border, 2 years younger. So now people got to ask you how long you been friends with this 19-year-old girl. You see what I mean, y'all? Y'all see what I mean? Wouldn't it have been easier to say no? I do not like teenage girls. I love older women. I love grown and sexy. That's all you have to say. Because his music is for grown and sexy people. Wouldn't that be easier? Wouldn't that be easier? No, he says, I got 19-year-old friends. I got 19-year-old female friends. That's what he's saying. How old are we talking? He's telling us who he is. How long you been friends with this 19-year-old girl? Now people got to start investigating this relationship.
I mean, because all my career, even before the trial,
Now you
people
playing the
had
victim.
opinions about Robert, and that's probably because it has a lot to do with me. I kind of shy away from the crowd, because I'm always in the studio, digging deep into the basement all the time of my house, creating music. So, people, when they don't know you and they can't really touch you like they could someone else, they seem